Hi, coaching is a game changer. And if you have ever experienced being coached, you know the power of transformation that coaching can do for you. But you know what's even a bigger game changer? It's becoming a coach yourself. Now, somewhere in the process, if you've developed an aspiration, a desire to become a coach yourself, your problems are just getting started. In the decade and a half that I have been in this space, the problem that everyone faces is this: which institute and which approach to take to do my coach certification. And it's not because any one is right or wrong, but simply because there's just so many approaches. There's just so many institutes which are teaching you different techniques, tools, different manner of imparting the knowledge. But through my entire experience, Transcend has stood out. Now, for me personally, it stood out for three big reasons. The first is you. They do not look at training you in a certain set of skills and tools just like the other person. In fact, it's the only place where I experience being taught like I am being coached. Each one of us in the room were able to absorb the principles, apply the tools and techniques while being true and resonating to our own journeys, to our own histories, and to our own aspirations. In other words, it helps you bring out you as a coach. In fact, it's the only place where I have come across an idea that it's important for you to reflect and keep refining your point of view, your point of being as a coach. That journey, it transforms you to a whole different level. Second, they take a holistic approach, not just to how you are going to become a coach, but also in helping you really assimilate that every person who walks in the door and avails your services, they are going to be a sum of lot of dynamics happening. How do you address the whole being? How do you bring together techniques from multiple different modalities, multiple different streams, and put them together so you can do right by the client who's entrusted you with their privileged space? And third, it was one of the only unique places where not only they combined modern neuroscience, ancient practices of mindfulness, but they were also welcoming and open to incorporating techniques from other modalities, which they may not be necessarily imparting as part of training, but they do recognize the power of those additional modalities. It speaks a lot of the facilitators, of the coaches who come from this point of reverence for this space, that you also bring in a host of knowledge and experience and understanding of people when you are part of this cohort, which is learning to be a certified, credible coach. If I have to summarize it, if you want to just get credentialed, there are a lot of ways, lot of places you can go. But if you truly look at coaching as a place of privilege, a privilege where other fellow human beings are going to entrust you with some of their deepest fears, some of their most powerful aspirations, share with you stuff that maybe even they have not shared with their own selves. And if you come from that place and you want to become a credible coach, Transcend is the place to be. I would have said this more than a decade and a half ago. And in my experience at each stage in all these years, I still stand by it. I promise you, this is a choice you will be happy that you made. All the best.